Hey everyone, David Williams from Spring Raise here. Glad you could join me for this storytelling, I'd like to call it. What we do at Spring Raise is we want to allow you to make the best career choices at every point in your career. But the thing that I want to show is that I'm not really this guy who's thought so strategically about how to get to the next step in my career. But what I have done is just kind of taken advantage of some information and just paid attention to things. Let's just jump right in. So my first job out of college, I worked at a company called Information Resources Inc., IRI for short, and I came in as an assistant project director. And I tell you, it was, kind of a good job. I thought I made okay money, but it wasn't great. I made about $27,000. Worked real hard, and after about a year, I got promoted to associate project director. Jumped up to 29,200, 8% raise, which was for high performers. And I thought that was okay until the next class of undergraduates who had accepted jobs came in. Just through some conversations I'd had from people who graduated from the same school I did, they were getting paid more than I. And I asked, and I kind of had a sense that they might, based on some other people that I had talked to who were in classes with me, but were in class before. So I went to my manager and said, "Hey, look, I don't really feel comfortable about this. Here I am, a top performer. You've had me for over a year. Here are these, fresh new faces coming into the company, and they get paid more than I do." And I just didn't think that was right. So I took it to my manager, and I had a good relationship with her at the time. And she said, "You know what? That's true. Let me go talk to the vice president." And so she went and talked to the vice president, and the vice president, after talking to another layer, an executive vice president, agreed that that was right. And so, therefore, I was able to get a further increase up to 31,200, which was another 7% on top of the original 8% raise. So, when you add that all up, that was a 16% difference in the matter of 2 months. And that was the first time I had learned something that said, "Hey, look, if I know what other people are making around me, or what the market is having for people who are coming in at a position where I was, then I can use the fact that I am a high performer to my advantage for compensation." I was able to make a very large jump of 16% in just 2 months just by having the information that new hires were getting paid more than I was. And as a high performer, I thought that I should get higher compensation than they did in starting, and then I was able to do that. So again, that's the quick story. There will be another installment in the story coming up soon. Definitely drop me your email address. You want to know when Spring Race comes live? I think you'll love it. Thanks a lot for listening.